My heart started racing. My hands were shaking. My voice disappeared. I couldn't breathe. I was afraid I would fall and faint right now. I was standing on stage in Dubai in front of a full wedding crowd, the band, and with a microphone in my hand. I was supposed to sing, but instead my body went into full panic mode. I had an anxiety attack on stage. Yep, while everyone was watching. And maybe it happens to you when you speak in public, or when your newborn baby cries, or when you go on a date, or start a new job, or the exam you studied for so long. In today's vlog, I'm taking you with me inside my life as a singer in Dubai, living with anxiety, and how I get through it with the 8 steps that I will share with you. So let us discuss, what is anxiety? Do we all have it? Is it a trend, or is it real? And can it actually be controlled? Because we become so terrified of the next time it might happen, so we start isolating ourselves, avoiding places, people, and situations. Because we will do anything to make sure it never happens again. I am Anela, an independent artist, singer, and songwriter with millions of streams on Spotify and YouTube. I split my life between Dubai and Denmark, balancing music, family, and femininity. Welcome to my world, where we level up, where we set high standards for ourselves first, and then for everything and everyone around us. On this channel, we are healing in heels, embracing softness, power, and purpose, all at once. Becoming her takes more than beauty. I speak to the woman who wants it all: softness, success, love, elegance, and peace. I share real-life moments and honest, deep, raw reflections. A mix of lifestyle, self-development, self-love, healing, luxury, and soft feminine energy. Welcome to this girly and glamorous community, my love. Welcome to this brand new vlog, babe. I'm so excited to see you here. And if you're new, welcome to this girly community. So right now I am on my way. I'm waiting for my Uber to pick me up because I will be performing tomorrow for a big wedding. And we are 4 singers and so many people who will be involved in this wedding. And I haven't met anybody, and the show is tomorrow, and we will meet for rehearsal today, like in 30 minutes. And I'm so excited to meet the other singers. And yeah, so I will try to film as much as possible for you guys, but I cannot promise that I will capture everything because we have so many things we need to practice. And yeah, I don't also want to be with the camera up front in everybody's faces, but I will try to do my best to film for you guys. So let's go and meet the others. Yay!
I'm a good girl, busy living life in my own world. I know what I want, that I don't need no la 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 la. But you're a bad boy, cute smile when you pull up in your big toy. But I know what I want, that I don't need no la 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 la. I am not the type of girl to just let you in my world, yeah. You gotta spend more than time and cash to get with me, yeah. I'm not here to play your game, nothing like an extra view insane, yeah. You gotta spend more than time and cash to get with me, yeah. I'm a good girl, I can be on my own, and a good man who will give me the world. I'm a good girl, you can never clone, and you seem like a relative bad boy.
I want you, baby. I'm trying to bone. I'm never take it. Don't look you in. Run again. Yeah. Stay. You snare rim. You're my just Dante. I need you.
You gotta go top. I just woke up from a dream. You and I had to say goodbye. With the strength to carry on.
Want to record that?
you want to do.
Can we do it one more time? Just so I can record it, but also so we remember how we gonna do it.
Have you ever felt your heart pounding so hard you think everyone can hear it? Your breath gets fast, your hands sweaty, you feel frozen, like you cannot move or think. Your body goes into full panic mode, even when nothing really dangerous is happening. That feeling has a name, anxiety. And in an intense moment, it can turn into a panic attack. When we get so nervous that our nervous system mistakes everyday stress as a threat, it triggers our fight or flight response, a survival instinct we all have deep inside us. Our body releases stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Our heart races, we breathe faster, and our mind spirals into fear. That's why anxiety feels so physical and intense. And there is this moment that only people with anxiety know. Everyone around you looks so normal. They're laughing, they're talking, they are living. And you instead are silently fighting for your life inside of your own body. So if you ever felt that, you are not broken, you are not weak, and you are definitely not dramatic. Your nervous system is just trying to protect you, even when there is no danger at all. But you are not alone, babe. Most people experience this at some point in their life. And the good news, there are real and simple things you can do right now to calm your nervous system in the moment and longer terms. Anxiety doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Your nervous system is doing its best to protect you, even when it sometimes is overprotective. And with gentle support, real tools, and compassion for yourself, you can learn to feel calm, strong, and present again. Because if I can do this, I know that you can too, babe. You got this. Let's dive into the 8 steps that helps me personally deal with my anxiety. Maybe this can help you and inspire you. And remember, babe, I am not an expert or a coach. I am just a woman sharing what works for me. So my only intention is to help and share my thoughts. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please remember to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment if you have a specific topic you would like me to talk about and dive into in my next vlog. I really love and appreciate getting feedbacks from you ladies.
We are done rehearsing, guys, and now it's time to go home and have vocal rest before we will meet tomorrow at 2 p.m. and have sound check. So yay! It was so amazing to play with so amazing, talented musicians and singers. It was so much fun. Yay!
Obsessed with upgrading my life, growing, glowing, getting things done, putting myself first, manifesting my goals. I'm a magnet for wealth and health. I deserve this. I earned this.
Let's go.
This is just the rehearsal outfit, and then I will change to a beautiful black dress.
Showtime. Let's go.
Number 1, practice and prepare. I always get extremely nervous when I haven't practiced enough. I realized that what makes me panic the most is when I don't know what I'm supposed to say or do. But when I practice and prepare myself, my anxiety becomes much smaller, because then I know that at least my part is under control. I truly and personally believe that when you train and prepare for everything you can control, you are already very far ahead. There will always be things you cannot control, and that is okay. But when you do everything you can to master what you personally are responsible for, you make everything much easier for yourself. Our body and brain are incredible. We have something called muscular memory. When you practice something again and again, your body remembers it. So when you get so nervous, remember your body will still know what to do. And my anxiety grows when I feel powerless and unprepared. Remember, the brain hates uncertainty. It hates not knowing what will happen. It hates not feeling ready. And this is why anxiety can explode when you have to speak, to perform, to go on a date, meet new people, be judged, or doing anything unfamiliar. Your nervous system thinks, I don't know what's coming. That means danger. So the way we can calm it is by becoming prepared. So I prepare everything that I can and that is under my control. If I'm going on stage, I make sure that I know my lyrics. If I'm speaking, I know my opening line. If I'm going on a date, I have some questions ready just so I don't panic. Preparedness gives your body a sense of control. So I observe myself and my body, and I'm working with my anxiety. And by observing, I know what triggers it. And because of that, I do what I can to take care of myself. And sadly, sometimes there is nothing you can do. That's life. The only medicine is to do it anyway. Do the things that scare you again and again until the day they're not scary anymore. I hate it, but it works. Number 2, have an anchor on stage, a focus point. I learned this through hypnosis. When I'm completely overwhelmed and standing on stage, feel like I might fade, I find an anchor in the room. It can be a light in the audience, my microphone, a chandelier in the room, or any object in front of me. So every time I start to feel insecure or nervous, I look at that one thing and remind myself that everything is happening inside my head and that I need to come back into my body and into my present moment. The object reminds me I am okay. An anchor works like a safe place. When I lose focus or my confidence drops, I look at my anchor and remind myself, you can do this. You prepare it. You got this. You are that girl.
Mama, you know I love you. When you reach into your soul, the sorrows that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on and to cast your fears aside when you know you can't survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away.
So the anchor is there for the emergencies. When I leave my body and go into full panic, it brings me back to the now and reminds me who I am on stage. So the anchor for me creates calm. When you look at it, it should give you a feeling of safety and confidence. Your anchor should activate the exact feeling you want to remember when you are standing right there in the moment. Because one thing we need to understand, when anxiety attacks, we leave our body. You feel dizzy, unreal, disconnected, like you are floating, like you might collapse. It simply takes over. And that is because, like I mentioned earlier, your nervous system has gone into flight or fight. The solution is not to calm down. The solution is to come back into your body. And that is why I always have my anchor. Every time panic rises, I lock my eyes on the one thing, my anchor. And I slyly say, I am here. I am in this room. I am safe. This pulls me out of fear and back into reality. And another thing, I actually also imagine a soft pink protective bubble around me. Inside the bubble, there is only love, calm, safety, and me. Outside the bubble, there is judgment, negativity, and other people's energy. Nothing bad can enter my pink little bubble. You don't have to absorb the world. You are allowed to be protected. Number 3, visualize everything in your mind. See how you want everything to unfold. Your dream scenario. What are you wearing? How the room smells? How it feels? Play the whole scene in your mind and experience it before it happens. Not to control it, but to manifest it. If it is going on that date that makes you nervous, remember to breathe. Prepare maybe 10 questions that you really want to ask and know about this person. And then put your focus on your date instead of on how you are being perceived. Instead of wondering if he will choose you or if you live up to his ideal woman, shift the focus and ask yourself, is he actually living up to my expectations? That brings you back into your body. And if you're performing like I do, see this as, I am here to give you a beautiful experience. I am here to give you my gift, my talent, my voice, and everything I have practiced. Together we are going to have an amazing time and have fun. I really want to give you a beautiful night. So when your focus shifts from, how am I doing, to, what am I offering? Fear all of a sudden loses its grip and everything becomes much less scary.
Okay guys, it is showtime. I just put in my in-ears and I am so beyond nervous. So I have this one which helps me calm down my nerves. But I am so nervous, like I want to throw up. There she is.
Hey there.
So pretty. You're pretty too.
That's it,
We are guys. Showtime. Hi baby. The hair is up, which means we're doing the work. Yep.
Number 4. If you want the panic to stop, you have to be willing to panic. Whew, this one, I hate it so much, but it really helps. That's exactly what I did that night on stage. I had absolutely no control. I am used to perform my own music and I am used to organize everything myself and being in charge of everything. But this time, everything was very different. I had to let go of all control and just do my part, which was singing. And you know, the only thing I could do was jump straight into what terrified me so much. I was standing there with no control, no overview, nothing to hold on to. So for me, the more I do what scares me, the less scary it becomes. And yeah, I was standing there on stage, almost fainting from anxiety in front of everyone. No one could see it though, but my inner battle, oh my God, was so intense that the only way out was to go directly into the fear. So when I feel like I'm about to literally die, because that is how it feels like, when I feel like I'm going to collapse right now in front of everyone, that was the feeling I had on stage. My body is shaking completely and everything takes over. I get so scared that instead of trying to make the feeling go away, which it will not, I will go into it. I really feel the discomfort, the racing heart, until the panic finally is exploding inside my body. A total anxiety explosion, a bomb. Boom. There is just so much pressure inside. And yeah, crazy as it sounds, I have experienced this again and again. It's like I have to bust the balloon so I can finally calm down. It's hard to explain, but it really works. I know it's crazy. So instead of trying to push the anxiety away, I actually allow it to rise up to the maximum and then let it explode. And then I just start singing and it goes away. I hope this makes sense. I know this is crazy. If you feel like this too, please leave a comment so I know that I'm not the only one. Maybe I'm crazy because sometimes I'm like, what is going on? But maybe you have been there too. So yeah, and I let myself feel everything until it cannot get any stronger. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to jump. And when I'm in this crazy stage, I observe my feelings and myself when this happens. I notice what happens in my body, what triggers it so badly, and how long it lasts. Because then I know for next time. So yeah, maybe this can help you too, babe.
We made it.
We did it!
Yeah.
Number 5, talk to your brain. Talk yourself out of anxiety. This one is so hard because it can go both ways. But it is so important to understand that anxiety lives inside us. That's why I do anything I can to understand what is happening. Observing myself, because just like we can talk ourselves into fear and panic, we can also talk ourselves back to calm. You can try to tell yourself, there is no danger right now. And I know it's hard because the anxiety is still there. But saying this enough times can actually help. Because, for example, if your baby is suddenly crying and you become terrified that something is totally wrong, that your baby is hurt or sick, try bringing yourself back to reality. What is actually happening? What are the facts and what is your baby signaling? I know this is so hard. Focus on what is actually happening in the real world, not on what is happening inside of you. Anxiety happens in our inner universe. It is our inner world that is scared, and most of the time it has very little to do with the reality. So maybe this is not the first time your baby has cried, but every time it feels like an emergency. Your baby might have stomach itch or colic, but inside you, it feels like you are a bad mother because you see other mothers with a calm baby talking about, ooh, everything is just so easy, while you are here crying alone in your bathroom because you cannot make your baby stop crying and your whole body is shaking and you just want to escape. You are shaking, exhausted, and completely overwhelmed. But babe, so many mothers lie about their babies just to make them look like super mommies. You are not doing anything wrong. Please be nice to yourself. You are a wonderful mother. So yeah, and maybe you are afraid to give a speech because you think everyone will judge you, that you are fat, ugly, badly dressed, or that your speech is terrible. Your throat tightens, your voice shakes, and your heart is racing like crazy. Learning to talk yourself back into reality, to calm your mind with harsh truth facts, is one of the greatest gifts you can ever give yourself. Please try it out, babe. Number 6. You are not the main character in everyone else's life. Sorry, babe, but understanding this, people are busy with their own lives. You are not as important in their mind as you actually think or fear. We often believe that everyone is obsessed with us, knowing about us failing, blah, blah, blah. How we look, what we say, how we act. But in reality, most people are too busy worrying about themselves and how they are being perceived. So yeah, they're nervous about how they are being seen, while you are so nervous about how you are being seen. Well, this is so silly, right? All people are worried about themselves, their own lives, and their own world. And one thing I have learned, so many people are simply just faking it until they are making it. So while you are here thinking you are ugly, overweight, a bad mother with a crying baby, or untalented or not good enough, there are actually people out there that are faking it or wish there were you. So remember, what you admire in others can just be an act or a mask, a polished facade, while you, on the other hand, are the real deal. You have nothing to fear, babe. And we are all fighting our own battles in the end of the day. And remember, in this time, everything is forgotten after 24 hours, especially in this fast world where everyone is already moving on to the next thing before the present moment is even over. So there is no reason to carry so much fear. So love, be the main character in your own life. Stop worrying about how other people see you and start focusing on how you see yourself. Number 7, body grounding and focus on your breathing. Feel your fingers, your toes, your hips, your stomach. Take a deep breath all the way down into your belly. Focus on your breathing. It is your brain that is running away with you and that tells you that danger is coming and that you should not do this because it is unsafe. But remember, everything new feels scary to the brain. The brain only wants what it already knows because new things require effort. The brain is lazy and loves routines. And growth and change takes energy, and that's why the brain creates fear. And that is why grounding and breathing correctly are so important. Try meditation where you focus on your body and your breath. There are many free ones on YouTube, but even without that, you can calm yourself simply by breathing in and breathing out twice as long as you breathe in. So, when your exhale is longer than your inhale, your nervous system starts to relax. And many grounding exercises bring you back into your body. I often have this feeling like I am outside my body, like I am not really present or able to hear what people are saying. I am out, I'm zooming out. When that happens, I hold on to something physical. A table, the chair I'm sitting on, the grass between my toes, or I focus on a sound or an object in the room to simply come back. So breathe in and then breathe out twice as long. Do this 20 to 30 times for 3 to 5 minutes and you will feel the difference. I swear. Number 8. What helps right here and right now? So the basics are avoid coffee and sugar. They can make anxiety much worse. Eat healthy and move your body. Some studies have actually shown that chewing gum can have a calming effect. So drink tea, eat real food, and drink plenty of water. For me, before I go on stage, I drink a lot of water, at least 3 liters, so my voice doesn't get dry. Hydration is incredibly important. And then look good so you can feel good. You can fake a lot of things in life, But a fit body and a well taken care of appearance are very, very hard to fake in real life. Everyone can edit a photo online, but in real life, your appearance shows discipline, self-care, and self-respect. How you treat your body, your skin, your teeth, yourself, that is so important. And yes, some people may say it is superficial to care about all this. But when you feel good in your body and that you feel like you look good, you gain confidence, and that gives you advantage in life. And yes, I still get very, very nervous when I step on stage looking like $1 million. But I feel much better than if I wouldn't have made an effort. Honestly, if I went on stage without getting ready, I might actually faint for real. Because I always tell myself, even if I mess up, even if the sound is bad, even if I forget my lyrics or fall or miss a note, at least I look good and I get some beautiful photos and some nice content for my socials. It becomes much easier to calm yourself when you have done everything you can on your end, when you are prepared, taken care of your body, drunk water, and followed all the steps above. And again, remember to breathe deeply all the way down into your belly. So, my beautiful babe, now we reach the end of this vlog, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. I promise to keep posting videos like this, videos that will help you heal, grow, and step into a better future. I am becoming the best version of myself. I'm working on myself every day, and I want you to become your better self with me. Let's grow and evolve together, side by side, you and me, girl. So, anxiety is not weakness. It's your nervous system trying to protect you, even when there is no real danger. Do we all have it? Well, yes, every human being has anxiety, but some of us just feel it way, way louder, deeper, and more intensely. Is it a trend or is it real? Well, it is very, very, very real. But what is changing is that we are finally brave enough to talk about it. And can it be controlled? Yes, absolutely. But not by forcing it away, but by learning how to feel safe inside your own body again, and by talking to professionals and going to therapy. I personally love hypnosis. It is the only thing that has really helped me. Remember, you are a powerful woman learning how to feel safe in your own body again. Every time your heart races, you are still showing up. Every time fear whispers, run. You actually stay. Every time you breathe, instead of collapsing, you are becoming stronger than you were yesterday. Anxiety does not mean you are weak. It means you care. It means you are alive. It means you are stretching beyond your comfort zone. And that is where everything beautiful begins. So remember, next time your chest tightens, your hands shake, or your mind tells you you cannot do this, remember who you are. You are brave, you are healing, you are not alone. Thank you so much for watching, my love. See you on the next video. Mwah.